Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are rebuilding the Los Angeles Rams after losing in the NFC Championship game to the Seattle Seahawks. So a Los Angeles Rams off-season rebuild. So the LA Rams obviously, lost to the Seattle Seahawks in a really close game. It was a really good game. We can 100% say that. Puka Nacua and JSN with neck and neck for the best receiver in the league all game. In my opinion, after that game, I don't think that's still answered yet, honestly. Like, those two receivers are really good. It's really hard to debate who's better, honestly. We're just going to go with they're both extremely, extremely talented receivers that both could win Offensive Player of the Year, honestly. But like I said, after that game, you can't really decide. Nacua played incredible. JSN played incredible. I don't know. You can't really decide that. But obviously, this team has some work to do themselves. Obviously, I didn't feel like they ended off the season pretty good. I feel like in the wild card in the division round, they weren't that good either. I feel like they were better earlier in the season, right? So Matthew Stafford, unfortunately, did retire. That's what I'm looking at right now. So he did retire. Seattle Seahawks won the NFL Super Bowl over the Patriots, which is my pick. Sam Darnold won Super Bowl MVP. Josh Allen won MVP. Might be able to Coach of the Year. CMC Offensive Player of the Year. Myles Garrett Defensive Player. Jackson Dart Offensive Rookie of the Year. Carson Swissinger won Defensive Rookie of the Year. So yeah, Stafford did retire. Some other guys did retire as well. But the main guy here is obviously Matthew Stafford, and that sucks because he actually said he was going to keep playing. I heard that he said he would go another season at least. So the fact that he's retiring, I don't think makes too much sense. But obviously, sometimes he retires, man. Sometimes he stays. We'll have to figure it out. Maybe he could change his mind and just retire after this, but I don't really think he will. So who will be our quarterback now? We'll have to see. So Cameron Curl, somebody that I believe, no, it was Quinn Lake that got an extension. So I feel like we re-signed Quinn Lake over Cameron Curl. Although I think, like I say, Cameron Curl will be a great safety that teams will covet in free agency. Since Quinn Lake got the extension, I feel like we have to, re-sign him, right? So Quinn Lake. We also, at least we have a lot of cap space after Matthew Stafford retiring, which is good to know. So Quinn Lake will bring him back. They're both really the same overall. It doesn't matter too much. He just started. But yeah, I mean, I think we go ahead and re-sign. I don't know if Adams will stay now that Stafford's gone. We need a receiver too next to Nacua, and Adams is here, so I think I'd like to have him back. So I'm going to offer Dante Adams an extension. He only signed a 1-year deal, but we're going to make sure we bring him back. Like I said, with Stafford turn, I don't think it makes much sense. McCreary, somebody they traded for during the season, so he's somebody that I'd want to bring back on. He's Roger McCreary. He should stick around, and he does. Quinn Lake, we gave him a 4-year deal when he got a 3-year deal in real life. I think we let Cam Curl go. Kobe Durant is solid. Kendrick, Atwell, we get a better receiver 3 in the draft. I think we might. Stafford retiring sucks a lot, dude. Then yeah, honestly, think that's it. So we're gonna go ahead and simulate two next season now. Like I said, Stafford retiring won't happen in real life. It's so dumb that it happens. I never get a chance to roll with Stafford ever, at least for one season. Nope, not even one season. I never get a chance to roll with him. So who will be our QB next season? I don't know, honestly. Really have no idea. But here is your offense now. So we obviously Puka Nacua, Devontae Adams. We're gonna have to get new receiver 3. Oh, we got Kevin Dodson. So offensive line could use some work, definitely. Probably at the right tackle spot. Well, it could use some work. I think it's pretty solid though. Maybe getting a new tight end. Obviously, Tyler Higbee. I'm guessing he's retired, so might have to go with him. Defensively, this team has a bunch of starters filled out, so their defensive attack room is pretty good. Kobe Durant, Fisk, and Puna Ford. I can roll with that. Cornerback room, actually, I could use some 100% use some work. So I heard something that the Raiders might be interested in Trent McDuffie. Like, I just don't know now. Like, with stat, like, we might have to sign a quarterback. I know it sounds crazy, but instead of drafting one this year, we have 2 picks. Where's that Falcons pick land us right now? It's going to land. I don't know if this is true, but it's going to be the 14th pick. So we could use that to trade for a quarterback, or we can trade it. I don't know. It doesn't matter too much. Like I said, I really wanted Stafford to stay, but we'll see what's in free agency, I guess. All right, heading into free agency, I'm offering 3 guys contracts. So I'm going to see if I get Taylor Moton, Isaiah Likely, and then Daniel Jones. We're offering Danny Dimes. I know there were some other quarterbacks that would make sense. Like, I'm trying to figure out somebody that can let fill in Stafford's place for one season until we draft one next year. Rodgers, I ain't gonna lie, this one makes sense. If Rodgers was staying in their season, the Rams would be interested. I think he'd come here, honestly. I really think he would. But I don't know. That feels like there's some interesting options. I was thinking about Malik Willis, but he's literally a 60 3 overall. He's actually a lot higher in the new Madden update. Madden has this, they're still stuck at week 16 for some reason. But let's see if we land the 3 of those guys. And we're going to go and land Moton and Dimes, Daniel Jones, and Isaiah likely did not choose, which is fine. I guess we can draft the tight end instead. He goes to the Commanders, which honestly is not a bad landing spot for him. So that's fine. We also have Terrence Ferguson. So, all right, we added Taylor Moton to be our right tackle. So offensive line looks pretty good. Daniel Jones is actually injured. I forgot about that. He'll be out for 20. Oh, he might not be ready to start for us. I didn't notice about that. So just signed an injured quarterback. At least I only offer a 1 year deal, so that's good. A 1 year proven deal. And then Quinn Lake will be our starting strong safety once he's healthy. Kitchens is a pretty young free safety. We got great edge rushers and Byron Young, Jared Verse had a great class. So the defense is really, really good. Obviously, cornerback's still a big need, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to draft a cornerback, and I believe there's some good outlets. We have 2 first-round picks to work with as well. I still want to draft a quarterback just in case with my second or third round. This will be tough. Staff retiring randomly just isn't what you love to see, but yeah, we'll definitely look into everything. I do like the idea of taking Sadiq. Also, like the idea of taking German McCoy here, but I'm gonna go with Mansour Delane. I heard some good things about him. So Delane, welcome to the Los Angeles Rams. Going to be ranked number 11, draft him at 14. He'll be hidden dev, obviously. He'll be a great cornerback. Hopefully, get up into a cornerback 1 for this team as well. My our own first round pick. That pick was from the Falcons. With our own first round pick, is Sadiq. Did he fall? Because if he fell, he's going to be my pick with this tight end pick. He is going to fodder. So Sadiq, we're going to take him. Unfortunately, all the quarterbacks went off the board. Obviously, Dante Moore isn't here anymore. Ty Simmons was somebody I was heavily considering, but he went off the board. So other than that, like there's Garrett Nussmeier, there's Kate Klubnik with Drew Aller, Carson Beck, which he obviously got all the way to, he got all the way to play Indiana. So I mean, honestly, he might be if we want a real winner, I guess, for Miami. It's Carnell Tate. Carnell Tate and Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua would be nice, but we just don't need that right now. David Bailey's a pretty good Sam. But like I said, I think Sadiq is a no-brainer pick here. So Sadiq, welcome to the team. Kenyon Sadiq going to be ranked number 7, draft him at 29. He is a really good tight end. He'll be a great tight end 1 for this team, 100%. So that first-round pick we got from the Falcons came in clutch, bro. With my second round pick, I feel like it's also be a really good pick if we take another corner. So Brandon Seeds, welcome to the team. Also heard some good things about him. Going to be ranked number 64, draft him at 61. But he'll be another really good cornerback out of the room. So we decided that we added 2 rookie corners and a starting tight end. So I feel this is a pretty good draft so far. Right now, it's leading up to Daniel Jones being the starting quarterback if he's healthy. And then with my third round pick, it is going to be Drew Aller. He has an F under pressure, which isn't the best thing in the world. But, throw power is elite, and we can build off that, honestly. So he's going to be ranked pretty badly, going to be normal dev, but he'll at least be an option for us. 6'5" in Penn State. He'll be an option for us, if anything, honestly. So we don't have a wide receiver 3, which is something I forgot. I literally never draft in the 4th round. We don't even have a 4th round pick. Never mind. I'll see you guys in this season. We don't have a 5th either. All right, heading into the season, we're at 85 overall team, 87 offense, and 84 defense. Justin Fields went back to the Steelers, I guess. Don't know if that's ever going to happen, but that's how the team is looking like. So Daniel Jones is not ready, bro. Not ready at all. He'll be out 5 more weeks. So he'll be a starter in 5 more weeks. Until then, Drew Aller will be the starting quarterback. So I think next year we have 3 options to be our starter. If I'll sim 5 weeks. If Drew Aller plays good, we'll keep him as a starting quarterback. And then if he's not playing good, we have a bad record. We're going to bench him and throw Daniel Jones in there. And then if he's not playing good, we're going to have to draft the quarterback. Like I said, this is tough, but we're going to have to make this thing work. He didn't have a backup plan, really. Like how the Packers had a backup plan with Jordan Love, Aaron Rodgers, whoever leave or retire. Unfortunately, the Rams has never had that. So, but other than that, this team looks really, really good. I'll say that. So offensive line looks pretty good. Got Larry Jackson, Avella. We got Sheldon, Dodson, Taylor Moton, Sadiq is a 79 overall tight end. We brought him in. We love that. Obviously, Drew Aller, starting quarterback, Kyron Williams, Puka Nacua, Devontae Adams, and then receiver 3 would be Jordan Whittington. We could start Mupfield at that. We can start Tyler Scott. We can start hitting Dev Nick Harbor, I guess. But I think we give Whittington that spot this year, see what he does. Defensively, it's where this team shines. Cameron Kitchens, Byron Young, Nate Landman, Omer Speets, what do you say that? Jared Verse, Quinn Lake. I want to look at so defensive tackle room is great. Ford, Turner, Fisk. We got Ty Hamilton as depth down there as well. So I do want to play both of these guys. I don't know how we're gonna do it because Forbes has been playing really good for us. Has been playing really good for the Rams. So do we just do McCreary out of there? I don't know. We're gonna have to figure that out because I want both of those guys to develop. I guess we can kick Forbes out of the. Like I said, he'll probably play some a little bit. So it'll be McCreary, Delane. Actually, I'm gonna play Delane at one, and then we'll play Cease at two. McCreary will play three, and then Forbes will play the last cornerback spot. I never wanted to be like that, but if we want to get better cornerback room, we're gonna have to do something like that. Or we'll go out and play Cease at three. We'll play McCreary at two. It seems a little bit more fair. And then specialist, do our kicker and punter, Ethan Evans. So we got a new kicker, I guess. But specialist, though, slot cornerback is going to be Braden Seed. He's still going to get playing time. Forbes is the backup slot corner. He's still going to get in. And then slot receiver is going to be Nakua still, obviously. But other than that, I will see you guys week 5 or whatever. Like I said, we'll see how things are going. Yeah, I'm gonna say this right now. Quarterback play was not. We finished off 6-11, so that's how huge a quarterback is. Offensively, we're fifth in the NFL. Defensively, we were 17th. So we might have to change some playbooks there. Offensively, like Drew Aller was freaking terrible. Like in his 5 weeks, he threw 1,000 yards, 3 touchdowns, 11 picks. Yeah, I'm gonna say this: he won't be starting for my team next year. Jones played a lot better. I mean, he didn't bring us. We were 2-3 when I benched Drew Aller. We were gonna do that anyway, but yeah, it's just I don't know. He wasn't bad for us, I guess. Like I still think we need somebody better on that note, though. Still think we need somebody better than Daniel Jones, though. He wasn't good towards the end of the season, unfortunately. So we're gonna be drafted. I'm glad we only gave him a 1-year deal, so we'll have to pay him. Connor Williams had a great season. You know, we're gonna need him. You know, Puka Nacua is still gonna be Puka Nacua. Gonna do Puka Nacua things. Will Devontae Adams retire? We'll just have to see. So like I said, this has been a roller coaster so far for this team. Defensively, we had about 12 sacks from Jared Verts, 8 from Byron Young. I feel there's a lot of talent for this team. You know, we missed the playoffs is crazy. We only had 3 interceptions all year. So yeah, I don't want to be at the New York Jets and get no picks. So defensive playbook will be changed, even though 15th isn't bad. We just didn't perform up to this standard. So I think we have to change the defensive playbook to something different. Obviously, we're using Puka Nacua a lot in the offensive playbook. Nobody else getting that many targets. But honestly, I'm fine with that. Puka Nacua is Puka Nacua. He's going to do what he does best. The Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl this season, but let's just go straight to retirements. I know somebody retired first. That's huge. Who was it? It was Taylor Moen and Devontae Adams. So incredible, bro. We're gonna have to get a new right tackle. We just addressed it in the offseason. I ain't gonna lie, this team, it's just they're just a really, not the youngest roster at all, and it just affects everything, bro. But we'll go and see who we need to re-sign. So Puka Nacua, someone need to bring back. So we'll have to get a new young receiver too next to Nacua. But obviously we're not losing Puka Nacua, bro. Obviously it's not gonna happen. He'll get an extension probably this offseason, probably the highest paid receiver in the NFL, I'm gonna assume. But yeah, obviously that's just not gonna happen. But Jared Verse at 50-year option. We have a lot of money to work with. I think we got like 200 million before Nacua. Byron Young, someone we're going to re-sign as well. One of the better edge rushers in the league. Want to keep him paired with who we got. Jared Verse, Kobe Turner. So, and then we re-sign Kobe Turner. Obviously, he might be a franchise tag if we lose him. I'm not gonna lie if he doesn't sign, but he'll sign, which is great. Next, we have Omar Spates, which obviously I want to bring back, but he doesn't have much interest. Steve, somebody I want to bring back, so we'll go and pay him his contract. Should stick around if he does. So Steve will remain our left guard, and then Forbes, Dodson. Okay, I think we let Jones go, but I think we bring back Kevin Dodson. Obviously, somebody I want back. 30 years old. He's still at 87 overall start depth, so we can 100% take that. Now, Omar Spates, somebody I want back as well. Giving out a lot of money here, but we have to, this is what we have to do if we want to bring back Spates. So Spates will not stick around with test free agency. Unfortunate, but Forbes now, we let him go or resign him. Like we have some corners that I think, I guess he'll be good cornerback depth. He wants to stick around, but he doesn't. Okay, Manuel Forbes will be let go, and then after corners, the Brown just fired their offensive coordinator, if you guys care. But then we let the rest of these guys go. Honestly, our punter, we got Cole Michelle, then we get a better center. So we re-signed basically everybody we need to. Absolutely nobody left us. The only guy that left us that I really care about is Omar Spates. He probably won't be back with this team. The team overall just takes a big hit, as you can see, but that's just what we're dealing with at the moment. But, I'm getting a quarterback. Like, even if it means we have to trade for one, I'm getting a quarterback, bro. And then, Lyric Jackson, Steve, we need a new center, we need a new right tackle. And then defensively, we need a new will. Got like Sean Dolick at that spot right now, but need a new will. And then Delane, McCrary. So Delane wasn't even a superstar dev, which is disappointing, but he's still at 83 overall. See, so yeah, I mean, I'm not too mad about that. This corner will probably stay the same next year. Never going to be like a superstar, all superstar X factor cornerback one. You know what I mean? But need new will on defense. That's mainly it. Offensively, we need a lot, but we'll have to just figure it out as the time goes on. All right, here are the players I'm offering for agency. So Zay Flowers or Rasheed Rice. I remember going after Rasheed Rice a lot. It's been a minute since I went after Zay Flowers. So he's a higher overall as younger, and I was like Zay Flowers, maybe a little more for this team. So give me Zay Flowers, and then Ellen Jenkins, I was looking at as well. Then the other guy was Omar Speights, bringing him back. This would address three of our main positions. I think they all should sign, and of course they all three sign. Okay, it's absolutely amazing. So we get those guys. We'll be drafting our quarterback. I looked at all options. It just wasn't like if you guys don't understand what I try. I honestly, I haven't tried to trade for Josh Allen for fun. Obviously, that was not close. But yeah, we obviously need a tackle now. We got our center though. We could probably draft a tackle. So right tackle, something we'll have to draft, and then quarterback, and then we added Omar Speights back, which is incredible. Defense just looks amazing. So only thing I'm worried about is offense, quarterback, and tackle. If to be honest with you guys, I did not look at any tackles, so we might have to just look now. Who was there? There was. I did not know. I did not know there was Brian O'Neill sitting here. Do we just offer him like a 1 year deal to bring him in? This would be mostly our money. We can either do this or draft one. I mean, he has interest in coming here. This would be mostly all of our money, but I'll offer him a low risk deal to see what he says. So Brian O'Neill, bring him into Los Angeles. What does he say to that? If he doesn't sign, I won't be mad. We can easily draft one. He does address a position. He will go to the Cardinals, whatever. All right, I'm honestly fine with that. We can save some money in that scenario. So, got that going for us. All we need now, what pick do we have in the draft, though? Because I'm low-key about to trade up if we don't have a high pick. Pick 8. And is there a way we can look at a mock draft and see like what's going on here? So, scout. So we can look like Arch Manning is the best player in here. Who was the second best quarterback? I don't think we're getting the best one. DJ Lagway saying so. Honestly, I think we could wait and keep our pick at 8, and we'll still get a good quarterback either way. Because we're gonna get Lagway saying or Sellers. I don't know which one I want. John Mateer. One of those guys we're gonna get and will fit in this Rams offense either way. So either way, we're gonna get a good quarterback. So I'm not even gonna sweat it. I'm just gonna. Arch Manning would be nice. We'll see what. We'll see. We'll see. All right, heading in the draft, the Saints are going to go with Archman number 1, yes. Will the Browns take a quarterback? Because if they do, I just want to see it. I don't think the Titans take Lagway. Damn, okay. I don't think the Jets are going to take one. So we'll see who the Jets take, though. They take Hollis. No, they actually don't take one. Forgot they drafted a quarterback last year. Okay, so we got the third best quarterback on the board. I was low-key eyeing Jeremiah Smith if he fell. But got Julius Sand, and I'm gonna lie, it's been a minute since I took Julius Sand. He's here. Or we got Sellers, or we got John Mateer. All right, I remember in the last video I took Lenore Sell. I take him a lot. I never go with Sand or Mateer. I want to go one of those guys. We got like Nico, or I remember Nico used to be the best quarterback in the draft class like a long time ago, but unfortunately did fall off a little bit. We got Jaden. You guys look pretty good. Let me look at Julian Sands. He has A's across the board. He has elite throw power, solid acceleration. He's probably not going to be much of a runner, just really a thrower. So honestly, I'm not know what Sellers can bring to the table. He's a really good quarterback. I want to go with somebody different this time. Mateer has a bunch of elite ratings. I'm not gonna lie. So do we go with Mateer? Do we go with Sand? I think I'm gonna go with Julian. I'll never take Julian Sand. Who's going to be my pick? Julian Sand. He's across the board. Welcome to Los Angeles. Going to be ranked number 59. Draft Matt. He's going to be hidden dev. He'll be a starter right away. A lot of pressure, but he will be a starter right away here in Los Angeles. You love to see it. With my third round pick, I'm going to go ahead and take a right tackle, and Andrew Sprague here is going to be ranked number 95 draft map 40. He'll be hidden depth, so he'll be our starting right tackle next season. With my third on pick, I'm going to go wide receiver after losing Devontae Adams. We did replace him with Zay Flowers, but I feel like we add a good receiver 3 to this core. Amari Cooper, welcome to Los Angeles, is going to be ranked number 48 draft map 72, and he will be a starter for us right away. Just like that, we address every position we need, and I will see you guys in the lineup heading into year number 2. Into the season, we're an 86 overall team, 88 offense and 85 defense. Do you want to change the playbook around, Julian Sand, or do you want to keep? I think we're going to keep the offensive playbook the same. We didn't really have to draft Marco. We could have rolled with maybe Nick Harbor down here or Whittington, but at least we get somebody there, get a good receiving core. Spragoo will obviously start right tackle. I don't know why it's even there. He could be a 76 overall tight end, so we want to have a backup tight end. We got Spragoo, I guess. We drafted a tackle and tight end, I guess. So defensively, we didn't. This team didn't change much. We got Xavier, so we got a backup strong safety in case we let Late go. And then I'm not liking this a ton. Do you want to change? I think we changed the scheme. Scheme will be changed though. So West Coast zone run. Like I said, McVay's offensive playbook is pretty good. It can be a 75 vertical zone run, base 3-4. So we're running a 3-4. I think I am gonna keep it for one more. I know it sounds crazy, but we're gonna assume that last year just the vibe was we're on the team, on staff. I don't know. We're just gonna leave it the same. I trust in this Rams defense to perform, and I trust this offense to lead us to the playoffs. And I trust Julian Sand. We'll see if we do get those results that we've been waiting for, though. And just like that, the LA Rams are back in the playoffs. We're in the walk around. Let's go, man. We finished off winning our division at 11-6. We almost lost the division to the 49ers. We ended up winning it. You absolutely love to see it. So Rams are back, man, and it's amazing. So offensively, finish off 20th in the NFL. Defensively, so that's weird. Defensively, we're 8th. Okay, the Rams playbook is usually pretty good, but I guess this time it wasn't the best. All right, Julian Sand's had a good season though. Connor Williams, 1,000 yards. I don't know why their offense regressed, but it's weird. We had about 4,093 yards from Buga Nakua, 800 from Zay Flowers, 800 from Omar Cooper, 400 from Kenyon Sadiq. So, yeah, maybe we do change the offensive playbook. Maybe we change both playbooks. I don't think this defense will perform like that. It's really weird scenario right now. But 18 sacks from Jared Verse, 16.5 from Byron Young, 7 from Braden Fitz, 7 from Jalen Sneed, okay, 4 from Kobe Turner. So the defense was actually pretty good, though. 3 from Braden Cease, 2 from Nate Landman, 2 from Mansour Delane, 2 from McCrary, 1 from Jalen Sneed, and 1 from Cameron Kitchings. But in the walk around, we do have the San Francisco 49ers. We got a division rival here. We'll see if we can go ahead and take them down. Like I said, we have the Pittsburgh 49ers coming to Los Angeles here. So I'm going to start off here, and they're going to go up 7-0. We are going to respond 7-7, and just like that, they are going to go ahead and punt it back. They're going to punt it back. 54 seconds left in the second quarter. I mean, usually, for some reason, I always like to try and score here, so I'm going to try it again. So, like I said, we don't have Puka Nakua in the game for some reason, but okay. No injuries aren't on, so it's not the reason. Connor Williams runs away from the ball. Fairs, bro. All right. Okay, so I think what I'll do now, Kua's back in the game. I'm going to put us on 4 verticals here, and then, like I said, we have X open, and that should be a positive amount of gain, and it is. So just like that, Kenyon Sadiq will get us down at least in field goal range. That's not what I want here. This time I want a touchdown. So that's all I'm looking for is touchdowns. And just like we might have Nakua open, and he's gonna if that second guy didn't help, which Nakua's making that catch, I'm gonna run a screen. I want to say they won't be expecting a screen at all. So I'm going to run a screen. We have 2 times, 40 seconds left. We're good. So Connor Williams going to get the screen on him. They don't block this guy, though, bro. For some reason, they just don't block one player. They block the other guy. But all right. I'm going to run this. Whatever happens here happens, I guess. Even if it's incomplete, I wouldn't even be mad at this point. So going to hit Flowers, and he will get us the first down. Oh, did I not call timeout? I could have sworn I called a timeout, but now we have to kick the field goal. I literally pressed the timeout button. I didn't even know it was 4 seconds left. Oh my goodness, bro, this game is so dumb. Well, we're gonna kick it, and I could literally call a timeout. I promise you. I don't know why. So, whatever. We're gonna go up 17-10 though. That field goal did help us out, I guess, a little bit. and they're going to tie it up 17-17. So all we need to do is get out there and end this game with probably just 3 points and run out the clock. And you guys know how it is at this point. So everybody's got pressed off the line of scrimmage. I 100% expected Connor Williams to drop that. It was just so obvious it was coming, but this is to go into the divisional round, so we got to get down there somehow. I'm going to run the ball here, Connor Williams, and then going to hit this hole. It's going to be a first down and more, just like that. Going to get the first down. Going to keep this clock running, honestly. I'm going to run slants here. Nakua, I'm looking at you. Unless they leave, they're probably going to, yeah, the safety will pick up on that. They are going to leave Nakua. And then just like that, we're going to get out of bounds, right? We got out of bounds at the time of Nakua. Still not. Our knee was down, really? All right. I'm going to run another screen. Like I said, I don't know if they're going to defend it well this time. Have them in hurry-up offense right now, but they have blocked a lot better, and we're going to get out of bounds finally. Okay. 56 seconds left. We didn't need to get out. We didn't keep this clock running. I don't know if they're going to waste their timeouts, but I'm going to run this ball and then just end the game off like that. So run the ball, and then Carol's going to break out, and one's going to truck a defender, and they're going to call it a call chance. They're going to call us timeouts now. I'm not going to run a read option with Sand. I don't really want to fumble here. So I'm going to run this once again to Williams, and then we're going to – this is Blake Corum. Blake Corum will get us down to the 9-yard line, and I don't even think they have enough time. Like, they're gonna call their last. They need to stop right there. They're gonna call their last time out once we run this play, right? Okay, gonna be Connor Williams, and we might score a touchdown, which we do. So we're gonna get in the touchdown. We give them 43 seconds left with the timeout. So I don't know. We'll see what they can do. They don't do anything with it, and just like they're gonna win 24-17. We take down the division rival 49ers, and we are going to the divisional round of the NFC playoffs. In the divisional round, we got a team that beat the Atlanta Falcons IRL in week 17, I believe so. They did. So the Atlanta Falcons are the team we're about to play right now. Going to start off here with they're going to go up 7-0. Don't know who their quarterback is, though. But this Falcons team is talented. I won't be surprised if they make the playoffs next year. They're going to finally put up some points. Heading out of halftime, we're going to, okay, so can we score off it? Nope. They are going to go up 17-3. So we need something. We can potentially make a comeback here. I don't know. So I'm gonna run this because apparently we have 0 points. And it's just so annoying because this offense is really good in the regular season. When it comes to playoff time, we just suck, bro. So Sadiq is gonna be intercepted. So we might have just lost just like that. Marshawn Lattimore's on this team, and he's not gonna go down. Gonna take that. Could not tackle this guy. This guy speaking prime Derrick Henry breaking every single tackle, but this game's over anyway, bro. Like, it doesn't even matter at this point. We don't know. I don't know. It's just I don't know why we're getting cooked by the Atlanta Falcons right now. But Nakua 101, might as well try it. He might have a step. Fortunately, it's over. Saying, bro, maybe this isn't it. Maybe it needs to develop more. Maybe this isn't even my fault. This game is over anyway. It's like I don't know. We need to score fast. I'm gonna go Nakua again. I don't care. I'm gonna keep working. Actually, they're gonna bring a safety over there this time, which is smart. Are they gonna bring a safety over there? He burns him though. That's the crazy thing about it. I'm still gonna throw it to him though. Yeah, we just can't throw it double coverage. So never mind. What about is tight end attacking here? Because if it is, that's usually the play I like to run. Fortunately, it isn't. So we have to run vertical. See if we get somebody open down the field. I do like this play at times. Sometimes, okay, Zay Flowers might have a step on that superstar, Marshawn Lattimore, and Lattimore just making plays. So 4th and 10, we're gonna have to go for it. Not that it matters anyway, but this is, I guess, for the game. This game is probably already over. We're gonna go ahead and hit circle here. Omar Cooper. And he might have the speed over all these guys, and he is going to turn that edge. And I wish this was early in the game, but Mark Cooper, what a touchdown. And if our defense can get us a stop here with some time left, and they are going to let up a freaking field goal, dude. Okay, you know what? Of course, we just couldn't allow 0 points. They wasted other timeouts just for a freaking field goal, man. But, all right, whatever. I'm going to hit square, Zay Flowers. Can he make a play one-on-one? He's going to catch it, and it's going to be PI. Great. Okay, so we decline, or do we accept it? Hold on, because I have to actually see. Would accepting give us better field position? I don't know. I'm just going to decline it because we caught it. I'm not even going to risk it. So it wouldn't have mattered anyway in theory, so it's fine. It is okay. I think it would have gave us 2 yards. All right, anyway, we're going to go ahead and give this Kenyon Sadiq touchdown. Like I said, maybe that Marshawn Lattimore pick might have been sold. I mean, whatever. We're gonna lose the game anyway. So 27-17. We're gonna lose either way. I guess there's not enough offense, and maybe Julian Saint is ready this year. We'll go another season on this, I guess. Damn. At least we lost the team that won the Super Bowl. Michael Penix was the quarterback for them. At Jamar Chase. Okay, so Dak won the MVP. Pete Carroll, Rookie of the Year, and Raiders. I'm surprised Pete Carroll hasn't been picked up as a coordinator yet. I mean, I don't know. The Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jamar Chase, Defensive Player of the Year, and Najir versus Nazir Hunter, Offensive Rookie of the Year, Colin Simmons, Defensive. But yeah, dude, anybody retire for our team? Because it seems like every year somebody important does. No, finally, I guess nobody retired this time. All right, let's go into the next season now. I don't think last year, like I said, we'll be a lot better this year. Trust me when I say that. But we're 91 team right now. It might go down after free agency. So $37 million. Cameron Kitchens is a free agent, so he's somebody that I'd like to bring back. I'd offer him a low risk deal, and he will stick around to get our free safety back. Braden Fisk is huge, bro. Quorum. I can let the rest of these guys go, honestly. So only gotta be okay. Larry Jackson. I'm gonna stand on that. I can let the rest of these guys go, honestly. So Quorum's a good back, but I do want Fisk back, and we might have to restructure a contract to bring him in. So either way, we're gonna have to restructure contracts if we want to make this team better. So I'm not gonna cut any of these players. Not that it will matter anyway. So most of our money is going to Puka, which makes sense. But we restructure them into I think we restructure two of our receivers. Nakua will be restructured, and then Zay Flowers will also be restructured. Then Byron Young just say 8 million. Sure, might as well. So all right. That gives us 48 million, 56 million. So Fisk, if he doesn't bring back if he doesn't come back, franchise tag might be in place. He will stick around. Offer him a back. We can't lose him. Corum is a good backup running back, but I feel like we can test the market for him if anything. Ford, I'll get Ford a one-year deal, sure. Actually, I have Ty Hamilton. Never mind. All right, we'll go straight into next season now. Don't have to worry about anything else. Larry Jackson, we could get another tackle in the building as well. I'll have to see how this starting five. We're not playing 2K. I'll see how this team is looking like heading into this. So 89 overall across the board, but all right. At least saying the superstar Deb, one more year development, and I think he'll be a lot better to use. So we got a good right tackle, I guess, and then we got Kevin Dodson, we got Jenkins. Was he starting? 'Cause I feel like he'd be a lot higher overall than that. Part of me thinks he wasn't even starting for us, but whatever. It's still start. Need a new left tackle, and then other than that, we look really good offensively. I'm gonna say that. Defensively, so tackle, and then defensively, we have a good defensive tackle. We've been with Puna for leaving. We have a good corner room. Was that all we lost in the defense? I could have sworn we lost a lot more, but I guess not. Lake, Xavier, no, we didn't lose much at this point. So all we need is a tackle. We might be able to address that in free agency, honestly. So 30 million. There's Jameer Gibbs. Obviously, has interest in coming here, but it wouldn't make sense. We have Carroll not doing that. Xavier McKinney, you make this defense even better, but at the same time, there's Cooper DeJean. He would come in and be our quarterback. We have Cease, Delane, and McCreary if we really want that, though. But we got to make sure we address the positions we need the most. We got Jonathan Allen, Cole Bishop is here. What? Okay. Zach Bond, Troy Franklin, Reggie Gillen. What do we? Oh, we need a tackle. Okay, I'm completely forgetting what we need. So we got Iquanu, which will be a good addition. Regarston, Rogers. So I think Iquanu was the signing we need to. We need to sign Iquanu, and that's the only player we're going to sign here. Don't want to do anything crazy. Like McKinney will be nice. I'm fine what we got in Lake. Of course, the Falcons are them doing our top ops, I guess you could say. But do we got any? So we can, I guess, if this is we're gonna sign Roger, it shouldn't really matter too much. So can we get Mkwanu to choose us? I guess we'll just have to see. So Mkwanu, I'm gonna make sure those are the Falcons. Of course he does. All right, whatever. Kind of had a figure. Kind of had a feeling. All right, Roger is gonna be the guy we sign, I guess. So Roger, um, I make sure we get him. I don't want to. I don't want to just not sign him. And then, other than that, let me see where the top free agents went. So we could have offered DeJean. We went to the Jets. So the Raiders strike in on the best offensive player and the best defensive. But Raiders are going to be a good team next year. They get a lot of talent. So they had cap space. I'm gonna say they used it wisely. So let's get Roger. Let's get Roger. My goodness, I was about to say, bro. All right, we get our right tackle. We can call it an offseason now. There's not much need to really address. Honestly, just came short, which is unfortunate. But other than that, offensively, we have a starter at every position, which you love to see. I'm going to move him to left tackle, though, Roger. And then other than that, defensively in the draft, we might not have to do anything. Like we can draft probably best player available, and that's what I'm thinking of. We don't have to do anything at all. Like literally, this team is completely set. We don't need anything in the draft. This pick, I'm gonna draft a will linebacker and a Reddick, I guess. I was also looking at maybe defensive side. It doesn't matter. I was considering trading this pick as well. I would have a defensive tackle, but I'm just gonna go with, like I said, best player I see, and Reddick is that guy that I guess could potentially be a starter for us. So Reddick, gonna be ranked number 82 to at 27, another hidden depth player to the building. And then I only draft the second round pick, and then third round just let the assistant GM draft, so or the CPU, whatever. But got CJ. No, I'm not taking a quarter. That's one thing I'm not. So we got Michael Smith. We got Rashad Johnson. We only need a safety though. I guess if there's any way to get a better tackle, I mean, I guess it'd be him. So sure. I mean, I guess we can take Bo Hughley. So Bo Hughley gonna be ranked number 80. Okay, never mind. And he's gonna be hidden depth. So whatever. Well, let's let these GM draft with that third round pick. And I think we could potentially win the whole NFC next year. I'm talking about get the first round bye. That's what I'm hoping to get, but we'll see. It's just a thought so far. All right, heading into the season, we are an 88 team, 89 let's say 89 offense, 88 defense. So offensively, nothing I really want to change. I'm gonna move Roger over to left tackle though, so we can start we can continue to start our guy at left tackle. So we'll move him over to left tackle. We'll still have a good offensive line, so I'm not really mad at that at all. So whenever this low, there we go. Okay, it's looked better now. So got that going for us. Defensively, we have Kitchings and Loki. If we really want to make this even better, we might as well change the playbook, right? So defensive play, I'm going to do it to the Steelers. Defensive last staff. I wish we can keep Stafford for one season. We wouldn't be in this scenario. But what are we running? We're running a 3-4. So Steelers playbook is usually what I run for 3-4, right? Then if we want to make this offensive playbook even better, sure. I'm gonna go and run the Cincinnati Bengals playbook. I want to be incredible this year. We're gonna run the best offensive playbook. We're gonna run the best defensive playbook for a 3-4. And I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Like I said, there's no way we missed the playoffs. No freaking way. This season we finished off 13-4, and we did go and win the NFC West. We win the NFC West. The 49ers Seahawks got in the playoffs as well, like how this happened in real life. So yeah, that's amazing though. So you can see it right now. You see Julian Saint and Puka Nacua up there. Player stats, we had about offensively we were first in the NFL. Defensively we were 22nd. Okay. Offensively, 5,000 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 6 from Julian Saint and this Bengals offense. It is a good offense, not much more to say. Williams, fortunately, running backs aren't involved in this playbook too much. Puka Nacua, so with this Bengals playbook, it uses Jamar Chase with Puka Nacua, just literally even better. 1,882 yards, 13 touchdowns, 835. So Mark Cooper had a good season. Zay Flowers had a great season. Sadiq. So guys are getting a lot more targets. And Puka Nacua is still getting the targets he was. Even more receiving yards, honestly. 12.5 from Byron Young, 9.5 from Vert, 7 from Kobe Turner, 3.5 from Spades, whatever. 2 picks from Xavier, 2 from Delane, 1 from Nate Landman, 1 from McCreary, 1 from Cease, 1 from Lake, 1 from Kitchings, and 1 from Martell. But we don't have to play in the division round. We'll see what our matchup is in the wild card round. All right, so and just like that, we got the Arizona Cardinals. So I'm gonna see if we can go ahead and take it now. There's been a lot of 8-9, 9-8 teams in this playoffs that okay, we got a safety. We're at the 1 yard line. I've seen that, but we're gonna get a safety. We're now 5-0 right now. What a weird score, but we need to do something. Like this offense has not been good in the playoffs. If we don't score out here, I'm hopping in and score myself. We're down 12-0, bro. This team is just so bad offensively in the playoffs. It's literally not even funny, bro. Like the amount of times that we've a freaking donut gets an 8-9 team. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. This team is showing signs of being a complete fraud. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, Ferguson drops that. You absolutely have to catch that. But at least we know that honestly the game is not over, not even close to being over. Yeah. Also, by the time I'm recording this video right now, Giannis Antetokounmpo of the Milwaukee Bucks has requested a trade. So if you guys are interested in my 2K videos, that video will be coming probably later today. So yeah. All right. 1st and 10 with the catch from Kenyon Sadiq. So we'll take that. We can go ahead and probably snap another play before the third quarter's over. I want to see. Might as well take a shot deep, right? So, last play of the third, Puka Nakua. Might as well go to him. He had to step on him. If that's a good throw, which it is, Puka Nakua with the toe tap and grab, and just like the all he needs is stop on defense, and we are gonna get a stop on defense. We're gonna miss a field goal. Actually, Jason Sanders misses that field goal, and just like that, all we need is a touchdown, and then we'll go up 14-7, assuming we make the extra point, right? So, good blocking, Kyron Williams. Okay, we're also going to try to run up this clock just a little bit here, and then if everything goes right here, we should be going to the AFC championship, NFC championship game. Not bad. But yeah, the next Madden rebuild will probably be the Cleveland Browns. We have to go back to the draft rebuilds. The NFL draft rebuild. I have the Cleveland Browns up next. I'm deciding between a couple players, but I think I already got my guy locked in of who I'm gonna take. You know, there's a lot of guys that Browns could take, but I think I got my guy locked in who I'm gonna take here. But yeah, all right. So we're about to run stick and nod, and we're gonna see if we can get maybe Nakua or Zay Flowers if they're 1-on-1, or either 1-on-1. No, the safety has picked up. I'm just gonna go and hit Omar Cooper. He's gonna get around his man. It'll be a first down. So keep this clock running. Why was the Cardinals coach low-key by the head on the field? I think somebody was holding him back. If I was looking at that right, but okay, no eyes gonna be open. I'm gonna force feed Flowers, and he gets it. Okay, so I give Flowers the ball. He catches it, and we now have like 59 seconds left. And then I'm going to bring out a run. Like I said, we're probably going to score here, though. So I'm going to run this in with Dave, whoever that was. That was not yeah, Kyron Williams. That was Davison. So I'm going to start running her up offense here. Not If we don't score here, I might call timeout. And Ferguson's going to make the grab. I'm going to call timeout. 38 seconds left. So going to call timeout. We still have one more. I'm going to run this ball. I don't know if they. I don't know if it was smart for them to use their timeouts though. I don't think they will since they're in the lead. But yeah, I think they would only waste their time if I was kicking a field goal. That's not happening. So we're gonna go and run this into Davison. He's gonna get us the first down and more. We're gonna call our last timeout here with 32 seconds left, and then yeah, I'm gonna run the screen to Brown. Where's Kyron Williams? Is he hurt? Cause I remember seeing him. He was like hurt. It might be just the play we're running right now. But I'm gonna run a screen to Brown. If we can get inside this end zone, which we aren't, we're gonna get stopped. Maybe I shouldn't have wasted my freaking time. I don't know why I did that, but it's all right. All we need to do is get in. We're literally 2 yards away, so we might as well give it to Brown once again. So Brown, is he gonna get in there? Yes, he is. So Brown is going to score, and just like that, they have 50 seconds left with all three timeouts. I don't see a world where they go ahead and win this game, so I'm just going to play all defense while we're here. So all defense, I'm not going to run prevent because they could definitely get in field goal range real quick. So they have three timeout, 50 seconds. There's a chance they can walk us down and get in field goal range, but we're not going to let that happen. So you guys can have that. All you guys want. Just tackle him, okay? And just like they're going to call a timeout. So 6 seconds left. They're gonna run a Hail Mary, which means I'm gonna go out and run prevent defense. And yeah, I feel like they should have been smarter there. I don't know why they wasted their one play on that. One of two plays, but gonna see if I can bring some pressure. So far, that's gonna not. It's not gonna be an end zone, so it's gonna be intercepted or we're gonna drop it. But just like that, that's not even gonna be a good throw. Don't know what the Cardinals were doing there, but we're gonna win this game and we're gonna go to the NFC Championship. Let's see who our matchup is. It's about what you get, not what you get. We got the spirit, clear it loud. Ditch the list of Gooyo with us. That's what Christmas is all about. You get not what you get. We got the hard part figured out. But as long as we're together, it's the hard day. It's not what you get, it's what you get. We got the spirit, clear and loud. Ditch the list of good. Wish the worst dog who you're with, 'cause that's what Christmas is all about. All right, in the NFC Championship game, we got the New York Giants. So let's please not put up a freaking terrible offensive performance. That we have so much offense. I don't want to get ping. We're going up 7-0. That's how you love to start things off. We're gonna get a field goal by them. We're gonna get the ball back. We're gonna score 14-3. Thank you. This is way better than these Pirate games, bro. We're up 21-3. Finally, we're starting to dominate the number one rated off 21. We are dominating like the number one offense we are supposed to do right now. We win this 135-6. We should be doing this. This is an 8-19 or 8-10 now. We just beat them, but yeah, they would just know we were losing to the Giants right there, man. But saying gets us to the Super Bowl, and the Los Angeles Rams are back in the Super Bowl. Love to see that. Like that, we have the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl. So we'll see if we can take down the Chiefs. So we're going to start off 7-0. We are going to go ahead. The last time the Rams were in the Super Bowl, they played the Bengals. We got Kansas City. So we're up 14-7 now. I need a halftime. Like I said, way better offense so far. They're going to go up 17-14. Got to respond from off the field goal. Okay. The game is tied as we're going to win this game 20-17. And just like that, the Los Angeles Rams with Julian saying have got it done. And just like that, we are finally Super Bowl champions. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. Feel free to like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Have a great day or night. I'll let you guys know what a championship celebration. Have a great day or night, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.